we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened at Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Heckett a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared.
Thought the trumpet could find inside the jar, but he failed. The jar, so it took one revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges, the handsome indeed, or I fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him. But if I behave, I have one witness.
Glad you can make it. Lucan's just over there.
Sit there, I'm so clever. Pete's gets the best one ever.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels, crossed ones. Oh, dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Revelia seems to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crosswands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to lighten things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crosswands, you can deal with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Revelia.
I could never do like that.
Nice work! Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Right? I'll be in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here.
Revelia. Revelia. Incendio. Accio. crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Rebellion. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Crossed wands with Rebellion. I gave it my all.
You did indeed.
Rebellion.
The duelists have already taken notice of you. That after that one,
Incendiary.
you really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing for your chance of winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Rickon. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. That's it! Nicely done! Next time, perhaps! You'll get it! Keep trying!
Rebellion.
Alice! Roughly!
It's you! Thank you again for finding my gobstones.
Excellent fall! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Rebellion.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. Be a fit challenger now.
Assignment's all finished. Rebellion.
Moment of your silence.
Incendiary.
Revelia. Revelia.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Revelia.
I trust Mr. Bradley was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hickett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendia.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at Cinemungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. And would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Although I could find
There you are.
the thing where you fly under them.
The Quidditch pitch.
But that's not what I wanted.
He's ruined my entire school year. I hope Papa
I need to do this task and I can't
Pleased
find
to
it.
know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckert.
So I hear. She tells me you're known to your new one.
No.
You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Finn, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule.
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor,
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood in Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention.
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this.
Portkey to Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely followed myself and I was nervous. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Rebellion. Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight.
Rebellion.
Tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later. Rebellion.
Says to use this, but yet you can't.
Lewis.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rattle us and Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. Just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. Lost. Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me? I'm in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Revelio.
Oh, this is where they keep the arrows.
Is someone there? Is that you, please?
The key. Here it is.
Gracious, what was this?
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now.
Oh, that one's charms look more useful than it is. I've seen them twice. Never judge a tone by its colour, I say.
Revelio. Incendio.
Ghost.
Revelio.
See. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given her.
Revelio. Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaine to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio. Revelio.
See the big bear block. You see the dragon in the water. It says you have to roll past enemies, but how do you do that?
I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse
Circle.
for all of this.
It won't work on the dragon though.
I always know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me.
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to
Revelio.
traces of ancient magic. Revelio.
I never thought Ranrock's noise would come this far.
Oh, right, I have to fight them and then dodge them back. Okay, I can't do.
Oh, they didn't customize the ones, you know.
Look, one more they watch.
Yeah. Use the sinew. R2X. There you go. Now use the normal 5 spells. That's it. Now press and send you again. Try it. That's it.
Yeah, it's a task up there.
Yeah, block you can customize your wand.
I completed the task for the disarmament charm. She told me to do that for the Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus.
So while you're fighting them, instead of pressing triangle, you press square. Circles, you have to dodge it away.
Look, you can customize your wand.
I do that.
You go to gear. You go to wand. Oh, no way, you got some cool stuff. So, you got that one. You got that one. Got that one. You've got that one. You've got that one. Ooh, I like that one. You've got that one. Which one do you
What's
want?
the top left?
Oh, that's for that.
That.
That one?
Oh.
That one?
Mm.
You want that one?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right, so now I have to go back to her then, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, it's telling me to go back, yep. My task is complete. So when you get to that, remember, you have to go to the area where it shows red things and you have to fight them creatures. Which is away from the castle.
Spoilers will go this far.
We've got a lot of coins, I'm sure I should be able to buy something on the shop.
What might this need?
Oh look, sheep. Chicken.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. It's surprising.
How do you move that then? Not much.
tell me about your work at the ministry?
Your curiosity is understandable. Well,
This
but
must
I
be
can't
Oh my god, I got that part done.
I can tell you certain interesting facts. Unspeakables work in the Ministry's Department of Mysteries. Dangerous work at times, as you've no doubt guessed.
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury. I made peace long ago with the fact that a sprig of Tiffany, once plucked, will surely begin to wilt.
Nearly there. Let's keep my wits about me. You do seem to have come to terms with things rather well.
It's a matter of perspective. Without saying more, perhaps whatever time I've lost was an exchange for time gained. And to dwell on such matters is a waste of the days ahead. At this point, no magic permits us to travel back in time. Perhaps one day. Yes, I can tell you that my years at the ministry were well spent. And I'm as happy to be at Hogwarts now as I was to be in the Department of Mysteries years ago.
If I may, Professor, I'm also happy that you're here at Hogwarts now.
Kind of you to say. Speaking of time, perhaps yours would be best spent honing your defensive wand work.
Yes, Professor.
It keeps telling me that I need to learn the thing, but sure, I'm just done that.
Rebellion. It is a book after all. Rebellion. Gerald. Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morgana, welcome.
Professor Rookwood. Professor McCall.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad, especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
As it happened, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us. Miss Morgana, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited home.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insisted it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly not.
It was not your imagination.
First of all, Professor Rackham can see them too. We've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic.
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
No, let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morgan.
Before I can train you to wield such magic,
Incendio!
you must learn at Hogwarts.
A magic is great power in the world. It must be wielded by a selection. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed.
Rebellion!
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do.
What do you need to do?
Come in, you see, I'm stuck.
Well, you've done it.
I got help.
You can leave.
I can't keep. You can advance time by accessing the map and processing R3.
Well, pull your map up.
Attend the events against the dark arts class during the day, but I'm in the place because it keeps telling me to come back here.
It's night time. That's fine.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me.
The Dedalian keys are back! Aren't they
You're a
brilliant?
bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Rebellion. Incendio! Rebellion.
Well, obviously, I just had to go outside and then back in.
were able to take care of everything I had.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
It disarms the wand. Design new spell. I need to add it to wherever.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with rookwood makes no sense. It is rather unorthodox, to say the least. Orthodox. It's inconceivable. Yes. Fig. A visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Burke.
Bev, how do I
It
put
was
that
the
on?
book we were after.
It says I have to add this to the list. Aztecs thing. I've unlocked it now.
Right.
I know what I'm doing.
What you
for
do,
the
right?
trip.
Do that, and then you want that. There you go.
So you've already added it.
Yep.
Now how do I get the torch up if I need to use it?
The what?
The light. Because there's a lot of dark places that you have to use the light.
Oh, you just switch it over.
Right, so I can go to him now.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough.
Yep, I can go to the
It
forbidden
was from the
thing now.
restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
This is where you have to defeat witches.
Oh dear.
And stuff.
Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful. It may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the Forbidden Forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path
Find the
and keep a
cave.
sharp eye out for that bird bath. And you,
Find the cave where he died.
Is that
Latin
Okay.
or Greek?
Revelia?
There's a lot of creatures in this part.
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Revelia. Revelia.
Hello, what are they? Horseman? Is it half man, half?
Centaurs.
How cool is that?
Revelia.
They're friendly.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros. Revelia.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Uh-oh.
Knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
You will suffer.
I will thank
Yeah, you can find the river really dark.
Someone been taking out last night.
No risk the loyalists will report back to Ranrock now.
You're not killing me.
Jackdaw has led me.
Enter Jack's tomb. Light shining on the screen. No.
I wonder how big this place is.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Incendio.
Oh, that was luck. I had to hit all three of them to get the special break. That's cool.
You want casual visitors down here? I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
And there's spiders just to let you know. The size of that web. Yep. Size of them spiders. Holy crap. Good luck when you get to this section. You gotta fight the spiders. They're like tarantulas. No, I don't go this way or go that way. What way do I go? Go this way.
I'm not going to touch those.
Oh, look at this. There. This is Spider-Land. Holy crap. And I need to get in there. I'm going back to that. There's too many to fight. Oh, they're everywhere.
trapdoor didn't fall down there. Is it getting more cozy than Oxford?
There's so many ways to go in here.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these
Nobody
socks.
looks at
I
that.
know you need one. I don't have no socks in regard to my trip.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? Only such a chance for my trip. I'll be glad. I have said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. Suspect you have a sharp eye for fact. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I say that looks like I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
I suspect you have a sharp
There
eye.
we are.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. You won't be disappointed. That's a clever point. I suspect you
sure to stop by whenever you're about.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Come on in and have a look around. No, they have sticky fingers. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. These spiders. These can't be what the head of Richard Jackdaw.
Oh, those size of these. Bad luck. Gotta help you when you get to this. You don't like spiders? Well, these are big things. No, these are big daddy spiders. I didn't know spiders. And I heard your hand trying to hit me. Yeah, you missed. Yeah, you just got sizzled.
I can only imagine how the spiders are like since Jackdaw came
That's
this
hard work.
I'll need to look around for the symbol.
Oh, there's I've only seen two. Must be more.
Rebellion.
Oh, I've got someone watching. Someone's watching.
Yeah, I know.
And how do you know?
Because you just told me. Right, symbols. There's these
On
symbols.
the left. Take care.
the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
So hidden where? I've hit them all. Oh.
I need to find out why.
I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him. I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages. You meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Oh, I'm not fighting maidens again. Yeah, disarmed your weapon. What are you gonna do with it? Oh no. That's really gonna take me to beat him. He's a big one. Oh, your weapon's gone. Haha. Oh, your weapon appeared, really? It's actually not hard to get. When you get that spell, you need to disarm. You need to like keep taking his shield on him. Well, you chopped your own teammate off. Ha! We gonna do it. Now I need to find something.
I've seen this before.
Oh look,
Gringotts and
you have to drink a
Lost
portion
section.
to turn into like stone.
Bill, you doing that is spoiling it for me.
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't want to know your
Hello, welcome in. So where am I going?
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place? Revelia.
Can it be?
Revelia. It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Rebellion.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Rebellion.
Rebellion.
You need to learn the pulsar, the banishing charm, useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Prepare. Prepare. Rebellion.
Get started. Mr. Clockton, your attention, please. Sorry, Madam Kagawa. Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Rebellion.
Up. One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in
This is
one
hideous.
piece.
Wish I had my own broom.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
Well, so you learned to use the broom.
Hello.
Whee!
Nice day for a flight.
So you didn't want spoilers.
Brilliant.
Well, it's hard to fucking dampen when you can hear it.
So you played most of my game anyway at the start.
Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
It's actually a lot harder than what you think, but because you have to use the 2 analog sticks, you gotta use up and down and left and right. That's a good fun.
Whoa. Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
I have to practice because then when it comes to the tournament thing, when you do the flying thing.
Have a moment. I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
Can't say that it's bad. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
You get a detour of the whole thing.
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owl. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Brilliant. I haven't talked about Hogwarts. This is quite the tour.
These are the newest words in our garden. We didn't put to grow together.
That's the gal's whistle. This concludes our tour.
This year will be
Let's hurry back.
the most positive cultivation of biology is knowledge.
Dismount here. And where have you two been?
Let's see if
Oh,
we can
hello,
find the
Professor.
sense of
We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in. Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect. But Professor,
Enough.
class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good fly.
Rude.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit those views were worth it.
Soil should envelop them like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the magic right at ease.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda.
Yours was a bit
She's
of a
Cagal's
chore,
favourite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should.
Now,
Wish I could.
we'll be planting
I recommend visiting Alfie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Yes, Professor. Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of. I'll say, I nearly went deaf. Well, yes, of course the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow. Let's see, how to balance my staff this arrangement. Nicholas Fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Witchcraft potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
The crossed wands duelist to beat.
Well done.
I've not forgotten about
Once
our
you
library
harvest,
lecture.
your Dittany
How
will
did you
be
fare?
refugees in Wickenham.
If you're keen for some
I'll let
illicit
Professor
spell
Sharp
practice,
temple that.
meet me outside the Defence Against the Dark Arts
What
classroom.
say we
I know of a
branch
street
out?
place near there.
Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese jumping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of the cauldron.
Please make me
Cabbages do get tested without something to chew.
I have an idea for some way
I
you
haven't
could
done
focus
it
on
on
your
your
studies.
away
Away
from
from
Now have a good judgment.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite. Keep at it.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But you'll lead.
How far are you going to try and get through tonight then?
They catch up to you.
Well, I can always save it for. Well, I can
Nice
always
Defence Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
stop here and wait until you catch up.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him.
If you want.
Brilliant.
Oh, well,
Then we're at the same level then. Because you've got a good bit to go.
This place myself.
Hello?
I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned. Thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom?
Vicious
Got a
little
few rare
bastards,
heal
aren't they?
weakness available.
Like
Ember
that.
Dash, Silver
Like
Arrows.
stupid boober cheeks
Wing
and
Wisps
bouncing
too.
balls.
No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the green.
Sounds quite the array of
Nothing wrong with
brooms.
a bit of backup.
I'll have a look around.
Even if it is
Thank you.
cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls
What are we
are
looking for today?
You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and death cap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. One's your parents with the plants in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
There you go.
That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancement.
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trial. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Those mandrakes already relishing their new
That
pots.
sounds intriguing.
Will cost me my
I'll see what I can do.
hearing.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special prize. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Shouldn't there be orders or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can
Hey,
be
you,
harvested from the
Gryffindor.
plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and you will require to be a bit more
I'll be weak, said me.
exhausted. Come
Did
see
he
me
now?
when you finish
Still
brewing.
tinkering with his broom
And we'll see
upgrade,
if you
no
can
doubt.
scale your luck
I
the first
tried
time
to
round.
help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. Nerve. Why is he hoping you into his group testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
To go into his office.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Brilliant.
Tell that to the rest of
And
the
it
school.
matters because
But it
you
doesn't
can be
matter.
part of something.
Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons.
Oh, yes.
For some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that. Perhaps I am competition. You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times in this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
In Sharp's office with his permission. Perhaps you could grab it for me.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
I don't know.
Stalling,
I don't
fifth year.
want to get on Sharp's bad side.
Fine,
You
I'll humor you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina.
That's enough to
3
worry
courses
about
in all.
letting me
Built
complete
ages
it.
ago by former students.
I'm afraid
Since
I
Black cancelled Quidditch,
I
it
understand.
was these courses
I'll
or
sort something
nothing.
else out.
I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year. Actually, why not? I can beat your record. I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
I'll do this and then I'll pause it and let you catch up.
This is rather fun.
It's the food that you wanted.
News come around. Brilliant. Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. We should get back to brewing the Juris potion, and I'll tell you if this concoction spins.
Brilliant. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial. Surely my win means something.
Mr. Weasley
You're not
did not do
terrible,
this on his
but you're
own.
still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my
Answer to
respect.
me as well.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people. You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course.
You seem
It's
rather
near
busy
Irondale
helping
and
Mr.
offers a
Weasley brew
much
chaos.
tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Well
And
done
for
an
the work
errand
you
for
did today at your
Albert.
own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact